When you think about who makes decisions in a hospital, doctors and administrators probably come to mind. But at Sentara Health, some of the strongest voices come from former patients and families. Here's how they're helping shape the future of care for the health system.
You don't want to feel like you just another patient. I like to feel like you care a little about what's going on with me.
Tony Holly is battling stage 4 pancreatic cancer. After multiple hospital stays, he says what matters most is feeling heard. And that's the idea behind Sentara Health's Patient and Family Advisory Councils, or PFACs. Acute Care Market President Joanne Inman says they exist at every Sentara hospital, bringing former patients, families, and community volunteers into the decision-making process.
Healthcare is personal. The best way to create trust is to listen to the people that you're caring for.
The councils have influenced policies, communication strategies, and how leaders show up on the floor. And the feedback comes from people such as Rosetta Guns, a retired social worker and pastor's wife who spent decades advocating for others.
Patients are not likely to say how they really feel to the medical staff, or even if they have some concerns. I can sit as long as I want to have a conversation with them. I can bring that back to the team.
Guns says PFAC gives her a chance to speak up for people who may feel overlooked.
A lot of times there's a lack of trust, and particularly in the African American community. But because I've been on the side of being a patient and having received good treatment myself, I think I can be that voice for the patient who's having some concerns.
It's real, honest insight, which Inman says they need to build care that works for everyone.
And we want to learn and we want to do better. And we can't do that without our community.
And for Holly, who's still in the fight, he says that kind of care keeps him hopeful.
You ain't promised tomorrow, so I'm gonna just be me. Be me, live as long as I can, and hopefully with this staff, they gonna make it a little longer.
Well, Sentara is now recruiting new members to join the councils and bring fresh ideas to improve care across all 12 of its hospitals. Email me if you know a person or group making a mark in Hampton Roads. I want to tell their story.